Good morning, Cambridge caregivers. This past week, I had the unique experience of being a client of Cambridge caregivers. Many of you spent many days at my house, and I thought it was a great opportunity to give you the benefit of some input from a client here. First, I wanted to say how proud I am of all the staff who were out at my house. You all were professional. You had a smile on your face. You were engaged and focused on the job at hand. As a client, as a family member of someone being cared for, I think that is critically important. Uh, there were a number of things that I noticed that when you were in somebody's house that would be important to do. I wanted to bring not just to the attention of the people that were at our home and for no particular reason, otherwise that it was top of mind for me as people were walking through my home. That is that I think it's very important to be very solicitous of your client, meaning you need to ask them questions. You need to ask them if they need your help. When you're there, you're a resource for them. We're there to help them any way that we can. As you know, you've all experienced it. It's a very emotional experience for the family. If you're there, you need to, of course, be focused on the particular individual that is being cared for. But you need to also appreciate that the spouse of that individual is in need of support, very much so. And when you are around and the person that you're caring for may be resting, you can absolutely ask the spouse or someone in the family what you can do to help. What I mean by this is you need to, it may be cleaning the dishes, it may be tidying up around the house or the area. We're a resource. There's no reason that we can't offer this to the families when we're in their homes. The most important thing is just to ask them what they need. Ask, don't just assume that everything is okay. You need to actively ask them what you can be doing and let them direct you. I think it's a huge value add. I think what it does is it puts the family at ease, and they can perhaps direct you to do something, perhaps not. But I think that it is a kind and valuable thing to do. I noticed that we had, when our caregivers came in, that they picked up the binder and they looked through the binder related to the engagement. And this did not go unnoticed by my wife, who in this instance was the daughter of the individual being cared for. This is really important. It shows our interest in understanding the engagement and our focus in this case. I know my wife is a very tough cookie, and for her to comment on how great our staff were was not because she was trying to be nice to her husband. It was because she really felt that. She really felt that the many staff who were at our home representing Cambridge did a great job. And I just wanted to share that with not just the Cambridge staff who, in fact, worked at our home, but also all the Cambridge staff. The critical thing that I would add is that I think it's important that all of our staff remember never to take their mask off. There is just never an appropriate time to have your mask off on your assignment, period. Not at all. You need to have your mask on every time. We, as a company, every individual in the company needs to approach every assignment as though they themselves have COVID. And you need to be thinking about how would you protect yourself from sharing COVID with someone else. And the very most important thing you can do is to maintain your mask, even if it's overnight, even if everyone's asleep, even if it is 4 o'clock in the morning, do not take your mask off. And the reason is because this disease is aerosolized, which means it is emitted by you into the air around you, and it settles on surfaces everywhere that you are. And that means that none of our staff ever should be taking their mask off, period. It's a good reminder. Everybody in the company needs to remember to do this. And it's just the proper etiquette for us as the caregivers always to be following. So very proud of the people, very proud of all of our staff. We do a phenomenal job, and we should all know that. And, you know, I'll just reiterate that the only time where we have had COVID on a client engagement, and it's only been with one client, our staff stated that they had gone through periods of the days or evenings without a mask on. So we need to redouble our efforts and be certain that that never happens. So thank you for your efforts across the company with all of our engagements. We, as management and ownership, appreciate each of you, and have a great day.